Alright, what's going on everyone? We've been playing a lot of bad decks that are fun recently, and I got another one for you. This is one of those decks that I encourage you to not build it. I discourage you from building it. I encourage you to not build it. Look, here's the thing, right? I was watching another Magic the Gathering YouTuber, and they had a deck with this card in it. It wasn't a green ramp deck, but they had this card, and it's like, wow, I haven't seen this because I didn't play Standard when Murders of Karlov was the new set because I didn't like it. But it's a 2-mana 0/0 that gets +1/+1 for each forest you control. I mean, this could easily be like a 2-mana 5/5, a 2-mana 7/7. That's really cool. I think that's pretty cool. So it's like, how can we jam as many forests into a deck and make this good? And the cool thing is, there's a lot of stuff I forgot about. Like Ren 7. Remember this thing? Oh man, this was so good when it was first released. 5 mana, 5 loyalty, -3, make an XX where its power and toughness are equal to the number of lands you control. We also have this card, which flips into a thing that gets +1/+1 for each land you control. I mean, that's a lot of things that do that. And then we have lots of ways to get lands. We have this gets lands by returning them from the graveyard. This mills and gets lands. This gets a land. This gets lands from the graveyard. This gets 2 and turns into a 4/4. We have Vorinclex, which is a 5-mana 6/6 that gets 2 forests. So we have lots of ways to get forests. We have lots of things that care about having forests. And our payoff for that, the thing that's going to win us the game, besides just having massive, huge threats, is Nissa. So Nissa, she costs 7, but her -7 is creatures you control get +1/+1 for each forest you control, and they gain trample. Meaning if we have 7 for this, everything gets +7/+7 in trample. And a lot of times we can have 12 to 15 forests in play. So this just wins the game. And that's the whole point of the deck, is we're getting lands, 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 we're getting lands. And then we're making big stuff, big stuff, big stuff. Also have this for fun. And this is like a fight spell, but also finds a land. This is a fight spell and also a find a land or find a creature, and it can exile target artifact or enchantment. And that's it. This is also just, it's a big thing, and I just wanted it. Should it be a Ren? Probably. Probably should be this. But this is fun. So, this deck's bad. It's bad because Mono Black and Esper and Rakdos are so popular, and we spend so much energy getting a big thing, and then it just gets hit by a removal spell. We're kind of dirtily, so we get run over by red aggro. This isn't a good deck, but I want to put big, stupid stuff in play, so we're gonna do that today, hopefully. Alright, can we win with this absolute pile? I don't know, we go first though, so that's nice. This is cool. I need 1 land. I mean, 3 of these. This is an aggro hand. Which is not what this deck does, but it's what it's going to do this game. That's not a land. It will find a land. So I'll play this turn. Next turn, if I don't find a land, I'll play this. Try to find it. Yeah. Alright, land? Nope, that finds a land too. That guarantees finds a land and lets me play one of these. Actually, I think that's better. Let's do this. Find a land. Play this. Play this. Alright. Got a 2-mana 3/3. Yawgmoth, okay. Well, I'll have a 4/4 next turn, so that's cool. Alright, land. Is it better to play this or 2 2-drops? Probably these, yeah. We got a land, that's good. And attack for 4. Alright, so we'll have 5 next turn. This ramps us to 6. If we draw a land in the next couple turns, we have huge Nissa that can just win the game by itself. Yep, and we do find it, so that's good. So play this. Get a land. We don't attack. So next turn we have 7, so it's 7, 14, 21, 28, attacking trample. We want them to tap out and not play a removal. That's fine, Death Touch doesn't matter. They do have 2 mana, so they might have a removal spell. But we're going to go for the Nissa either way. They're at 21 life. Yep, I'm at 12, but we will do this. We will minus 7. And that's a lot of power. So they can kill the 14 if they have a removal spell. They do. It's still a lot of trampling power. I don't feel like doing math. Math is for blockers. We'll let the opponent do the math. Did they do it correctly? And the answer is they did not. Or did they gain life? They did not. They didn't do the math correctly. They could have blocked here and they still would have died, so I guess it doesn't matter. But that's the power of those blooming, flourishing bloomkin things in Nissa, right? Like, if you have 7 forests, it's 14 power when you play Nissa. So it's kind of cool. Alright, let's see if we can win again. This hand's fine. Going first, so this is pretty good. It's less likely that they'll have a chump blocker. Opponent's playing Simic, which is interesting. Alright. Does it survive? Does it get bounced? No one knows, except the opponent. It's a 1-2. Okay, it's just poison, which we're pretty slow. Let's attack for 2. We're probably going to pressure play the Bloomkin this turn. I don't love it, but it's not worth doing this. It's not going to be active for very long, and it's going to be active for a long time. I want it so bad. It could win the game. Probably worth keeping. So let's just play the aggro threat. So next turn, it's probably Topiary Stomper. And we need to ramp into this as quickly as possible. Opponent passes. We're going to do this first main phase to make the Bloomkin bigger. Counter spell. That sucks. Attack. Should I be attacking since I don't have a blocker? I don't know. But I really want to try to ramp. Do we hit a forest? The answer is no. I'll take that, though. So they get to hit me for 2, which gives me a poison. Or for 1. They give me 1 poison, which is sort of like having 2 damage, since I only need 10 to, you know what I mean? It's a double. Look, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? It's fine. So next turn I can technically play this for 5. Then plus it, make a thing. I don't think it's worth it. I think we're going to play this first main phase to see if they counter it, because I want this to survive. Alright, we will attack. They have a bounce spell. Sure. Take 2. Do we find a land? The answer is yes. So we put that in the graveyard. Then put it on the battlefield. Then play this. So we have 4, 5, 6. Next turn, I can play Nissa, give everything +7/+7 and trample. Can they give me 8 poison? The answer is probably, if they have like another one of these and a couple of targeted spells. If they don't play anything, I'm worried that Nissa is just going to get countered, but they don't play a ton of counter spells, but they play some. I don't get to land either way. So we're going to play this first main phase to get the land to make the Bloomkin bigger. Mill 3. We want to see a land, please. We do not, so that sucks. Attack. It's not lethal. They don't have to block. If we had gotten a land, it would be lethal and they'd be forced to block. So that's a little frustrating. They block anyway. Probably have the phase out thing. Nope. Indestructible. Close enough. So I go to 3. 3 poison, that is. They take 4. We're going to try to find a land here. We bin anything that's not a land, but we do find one, so that's good. So that goes into play. And that goes into play. Remember, this is just making Nissa more powerful, and the Bloomkin. So I have 8, so everything's going to get +8/+8. This, by the way, is why I'm not playing Beseiju. She only counts forests. Does this guy count forests too? We have forests. So 1 Beseiju could be the difference between winning and losing. Maybe it's worth it. But I'm just going 25 basic forest. That's it. Do I lose? You are so dead next turn. In so many ways. But they could just play like Ivy, a Venerated Rot Priest, and like 1 target spell, and I'm probably close to dead. Alright, 4. It's a 3/4 hexproof indestructible. Infectious Bite. Alright. But they're tapped out, which is all I care about. No counter spells, so this game is over. Nice. I wish I could have played it. I mean, how much is it? 8? So 8, 16, 24, 32, 48, 52 trample is what it would have been. All right, we'll try this again. This seems acceptable. We're going first, so that's always nice. All right, forest. The question is always which one. We have land, so we don't need to play this. Opponent's playing this stupid colors that we hate. We don't like those colors. You know what those colors have? Lots of removal spells. Don't like it. Don't like it. Don't want it. It's poison again. How are we gonna get matched up against poison 2 games in a row? Well, let me tell you, I don't know about that one. Yeah, this lets me play Invasion next turn, which makes the Bloomkin bigger. If we top deck a land, we can play this, which is even better. That has Death Touch. That's no fun. No fun for me. Don't like it. Okay. We might lose to it this game. Seems a little bit rough. So this needs 7 lands. And we'll have 6 if I play this. So probably play this first to see if we find a land. We do. 2 of them. Nice. Play this. And then just play another Bloomkin. Alright. So we can have as much as 7 mana next turn. Or I play this. 2 of them. I mean, we are just like very heavily reliant on, what are you doing? Okay. On Nissa this game. I think I'm just gonna play this. Get 2 forests. Play 1. This feels kind of bad. I'm not gonna attack yet. If I play this, attack it with Vorinclex, it's gonna flip no matter what. I don't want to lose Vorinclex, but I might have to. Drown an Ichor. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna lose to getting poisoned if I just sit. So I have to lose creatures to these. There's no getting around it unless we top deck Nissa. 5, 6, 7. Nissa would win the game. Oh, that's also very good. Holy. I can't play it now, but we definitely want to put ourselves in position to play it. So let's do this. Let's get 2 forests. And which one of these is more important? I think I'm going to go with this one. All right. I mean, I can wait one more turn. One more turn. I'm at 3. They have so many cards though. Like they could kill me so fast, but I really need them to tap out because this is probably going to get countered. Okay. I mean, I don't know what I'll do. 2 lands. Please tap them. For anything. I don't care what you play. There's nothing in standard that can hurt me. Just tap these 2 lands. That's so good. There's 1 untapped. I think that's fine, right? The problem is perfect because this forces them to sacrifice 3. Welp, here we go. Our one of fun of. There they go. And I don't even care about the invasion. Down to 3. Mill that. I don't want it. Don't want it. And I'll take the forest. Alright. Well, we're okay against poison, it seems like. Is there a board sweeper? Nope. Is the next card a board sweeper? No, because they wouldn't have played this. Right, so we're free from board sweepers, I think. I will take probably this. Just give me another 10-10, please. Make that another 11-11, please. And attack. They probably have a removal spell, right? That's what I'm expecting. Yep. Oh, sacrifice this. Nice. Nice! Well, we can beat poison twice in a row, apparently. Alright, well... yeah, this is fine. Wish I was going first. Going second with this deck is hard, because we're so dirtily already, that if the opponent has any pressure at all, it's just bad. I'm playing this because I don't need my land. I got one here. If I was stuck on 2, it would be potentially worth it. Alright, that probably chump blocks. Let's attack first, see what happens. Alright, I really want 4 lands untapped next turn, so I'm going to play this. Get a land to my hand, hopefully, which we do. The fact that it only mills 3 just puts it right on the edge of, like, not being 100% reliable. This is fine in, like, Golgari graveyard decks, because you get your land, but if you don't, you're still milling, which you want to do. But in this deck, it makes me a little uncomfortable sometimes. What am I playing here? I'd really like 5 lands next turn, so I think it's going to be the Tortoise. Let's attack first, because we might get it with the Wayfinder. We don't. Alright, let's play this. Make sure we have 5 next turn. And that lets us play Rin. So opponent's playing enchantments, because they have this, right? Esper enchantments. Ossification. Yep. And Hallowed Haunting is such a cool card, but it's just 4 mana and doesn't impact the board when you play it, so it can lose you games sometimes, but it's not losing the opponent this game. I guess we're just playing this minus make a big thing. Do you have a counter spell? No. Alright, make a big thing. It's only a 5/5, but it grows with my lands. And they have removal. Alright. Well, sort of removal. I'll just chump with it if they attack. Unless they go all in on Rin, then we just let that die. They do. Alright, well, I can't save it, so there's no reason blocking. The good news is they're tapped out, so I can play Invasion, get 2 lands. There's a fight spell, too. Is this what I want to do? I think so. We'll play this, get 2 lands. I'm going to attack with these. They could have removal. I'm going to attack with all. Dang. Alright, well we do 2. I guess we just pass. That's frustrating. So 4, 8, 12, 14 damage is coming through. Yeah. Down to 6. We did go second, and I keep drawing those. I have 2 on the deck. They don't feel very good right here. I clicked it. Why do my clicks never register in this game? I don't know why. We're going to fight this thing because it has Menace, which is annoying. Negate? Sure. So I'm going to do this and this. Alright, so now that's gone. No attacks. Yeah, alright. It's... I don't know. Alright, let's try to win. Let's try to go first again. Oh my god, I'm too good at going first. And we got Nissa. I mean, Nissa's... It just wins. Do I need to use this? I don't think so. Not yet. We'll play this next turn. Is this the weird lands, the druid, alchemy, whatever it is? I think so. Well, we'll play this. Got both our planeswalkers. Definitely playing the Prowler next turn since we're on our last land here. That's pretty good. So let's really hope we get a land. Please, please, please. We do. Nice. So that gets us a land in hand. This hits. Can mill another card. Do I need that? That's fine. I'll take it and put this land into play. And I don't need Bushwhack. Alright, well, we're set up nicely. Don't know what the opponent's doing. This could be the Temur lands thing. Yeah, it looks like it. It does combo off pretty hard, so we need to be aware of that. I think I just play this, make a 5/5, right? Remember this card? When that was the thing that existed? Everyone forgot. Everyone forgot about Ren. I don't need it. I need the lands, right? So let's just put this down. So next turn, I can play this, get 2 lands. I can play this, get a land. This puts them in hand. This puts them in puts 1 onto the battlefield. We can also get lands here, right? So we don't need, yeah, an analyst, not an alchemist. Right. I knew it was one of those things. All right. So let's plus get some forests. We get 2. We have 6. So we have this next turn. So it's probably best to just get creatures down. So let's play this first main phase to potentially make this bigger. Yep, nice. Pay 1. Do the fight thing here. Great. And then attack for 7. And we win next turn if the opponent doesn't wipe our board, which is very possible. This deck is very good at wiping the board, but if they don't, we play this. Everything gets +8/+8 and trample. So, wipe my board or die. That's a board wipe. Can you discard something that costs 7? They discard something that costs 4. So do they have a counter spell? Oh, we still win, right? Yeah, I think so. I think we still win. That's looking like a win to me, buddy. Minus. I mean, this deck is just, it's fun. Do you have, what's it called? Fading Hope? There's a Fading Hope. I'm going to be so sad. Okay, there we go. I'm not sad at all. Alright, so that's a quick look at lands. It's lands. If you want to play really big things, but also do games where you don't do anything because your opponent just kills your stuff, this is the deck for you. It's not good. You shouldn't play it on ladder. You shouldn't expect to win with it a lot. And it's also got a lot of rares, so I wouldn't encourage you to spend wild cards on it. But I think this card and Nissa are pretty cool together. And the ramp works pretty well. I didn't get stuck on lands very often. I mean, it'd be hard to. We have so many ways to get lands. But yeah, the key cards I think are just these two. These two together are pretty cool. And I didn't even know this existed because I didn't play draft when the set was released. So I just saw it in a video and I was like, whoa, wait a second. Wait, that's really cool. So yeah. You want a 2-mana 8/8 that dies to removal? There it is. So, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, everyone. And I will see you in the next one.